Hey guys, what's up? Murder of Birds here. Welcome back to the channel. So for this video, we're going to be trying something a little bit different with a new video format that I'm looking to implement for RWBY Volume 5. A lot of you guys know that I do reactions and I do live stream discussions, and one of the biggest bits of feedback that I got from the live stream discussions last year was that a bunch of people didn't really have the time to really sit through 2, 3, 4 hour live stream discussions, and so I figured I would kind of implement a review format where I can kind of give you guys a condensed version of my thoughts, opinions, and overall bits of information that we learned from a new episode of RWBY, and I figured I'd kind of go into a testing phase with the Blake character short that recently came out. I did my reaction, I did my live stream discussion, and this is just going to be a test run of the somewhat format that I want to implement when Volume 5 comes out. So at the very least, constructive criticism is very much encouraged. I want these to be something that you guys can really take away and enjoy from week to week when RWBY Volume 5 kicks off. So at the very least, I really want to know what you guys think. I want you guys' feedback and any constructive criticism that you guys can give me. So without further ado, this is going to be my TLDR review for RWBY Volume 5, the Blake character short, or as I should say, the RWBY Volume 5 Elliott character short featuring Blake Belladonna and co-starring Sun Wukong. So before anything, I definitely want to praise the RWBY for the improvements to animation, lighting, overall quality with the Maya engine. From the transition of RWBY Volume 4 to Volume 5, it is very much noticeable. A lot of overall improvements, especially even from the Weiss character short, which was really well received in terms of like the graphical fidelity of everything and whatnot. And I really do appreciate the fact that they also included high quality faunus models and characteristics over just basic models with color palettes like that we saw in Volumes 4 and things like that. So really want to give props to you guys. So Blake is still in Menagerie. Hopefully she'll make her way to Mistral during Volume 5 in order to intercept Adam and the White Fangs from attacks, just so we know that, you know, everything is planned for everyone to converge in Mistral. At first I thought she missed it, but I'm actually so happy that Blake noticed the fish cart in the marketplace in Menagerie. After all,
she does like tuna a lot.
Great touch during this moment, RWBY. Here we have Blake Belladonna looking at some Belladonna flowers? And why the hell isn't Sun Wukong checking out this banana vendor? I mean, seriously, he's a monkey. I'm pretty sure he likes bananas.
Hey, a no good stowaway would have been caught. I'm a great stowaway. And I threw a banana at a guy, which sounds gross, but it was awesome. Nice. Right?
Blake's expression while looking at these flowers are like, oh my god, I love these flowers. But then I just remembered they can kill people. Now I'm sad. So I don't know about you guys, but I really liked the design of the White Fang Thug. I think his overall attire brings everything together, like the tied up sash, the fish hooks, the ripped jeans, and, you know, the shark tooth like necklace. It just brings the whole style together really well, and I really praise whoever came up with this design. I love it. But I gotta say, whose idea was it to simply give this man a gun? I mean, the tagline for this show is, it's also a gun, not it's just a gun. And I will say it one more time. Why the hell is Sun Wukong not having a field day over these damn bananas? And cue flashback, the earliest chronologically prior to the Black trailer, while Blake was still a part of the White Fang. This being apparent for the fact that Blake is still wearing her Volume 1 through 3 attire, and the fact that Blake didn't leave the White Fang until the morning after Adam met with Cinder during the Volume 3 flashback.
What was that about?
Nothing. We need to finish preparing. The train will be here at dawn.
They're also near Forever Falls, which was Adam's base of operations for the Vale branch of the White Fang. Similar to the Weiss character short, I think it's so awesome that we're seeing the pre-Volume 4 Blake model in the Maya engine. This really just gives me hope that someday maybe Rooster Teeth will go back and remaster the first 3 volumes so that way everything kind of looks the same, with how graphically superior the Maya software is compared to what they used for the first 3 volumes with Poser. And cue Chameleon Girl's backstory. So Illy and her parents were from Mantle, the former capital of Atlas, where a significant portion of faunus live with economical disadvantages as dust miners. She was enrolled into an Atlas prep school for a better future by her hardworking parents and falsified her identities as a faunus by pretending to be a human to avoid the societal stigma of faunus discrimination and hate while in Atlas, even going as far as to belittle the faunus species to fit in with the other human girls. And after the mining incident, which seemingly took the lives of her parents, the emotions kind of overwhelmed her to where she truly revealed her faunus self, scaring her former friends as she proceeded to break their teeth for reveling in the tragic loss of life. Of the people that she broke their teeth, I'm just glad none of those girls was Chip Skylark.
What makes me happy fills me up with glee. Those bones in my jaw that don't have a flaw, my shiny teeth and me.
I broke their teeth.
Fun fact, by the way, after I came up with that Chip Skylark scene, my mind was kind of blown because I realized that there's an actual character in the show called Skylark from Team Cardinal. Ilya's backstory also reinforces her immediate hostility towards Sun in Volume 4 when he said,
Wait, you know her? But she doesn't even look like a fool.
which probably triggered her distasteful association with humans. But Ilya acting on her emotions can definitely lead to some sour situations if she's unable to control herself, even if she feels justified. Meanwhile, back in present-day Menagerie, this moment here has to be one of my favorite animation moments of the short, where Sun takes a wide turn using his left arm to keep his balance while giving chase. I know it's a subtle gesture, but it definitely goes a long way in terms of attention to detail when it comes to the shift in motion and how fast they were running. And during the chase, this animation sequence was without a doubt my favorite. I think I've seen this sequence about 20 times and it's satisfying every time. The all-in-one fluid motion just makes it so appealing once you actually like notice it. So whoever animated this, you should definitely be proud of yourself. As much as I like this White Fang thug, why did he feel the need to spend his hard-earned lien on this knife? I mean, does he not realize he has razor-sharp claws that look like they can tear through flesh? Alright, son. Let me give you some sound advice. If you're into Blake and you're trying to win her affection, I'm pretty sure you don't want to use her as a springboard every time you feel the need to use your semblance. That might just be me, I might be crazy, but maybe Blake would appreciate it a little bit more and actually, you know, resonate any type of feeling she has towards you when you're not using her for an asset to look cool. That's how you earn yourself one of these. A shout out again to the RWBY and the Maya engine for the improved particle effects and lighting effects on Sun's clones. They look incredible. I wonder if he makes it possible for himself and his clones to be moving at the same time whenever he goes into that lotus stance that he does, both times of which he's jumped off of Blake's head to do that. But hey, that's just a theory. A RWBY theory. Matt Pat, please don't sue me. But overall, I think the character short did a lot in terms of giving more fleshing out for Ilya, which I'm sure she'll be more focal in Volume 5 for Blake's development. But I can definitely see why a lot of fans were displeased by the fact that it being dubbed a Blake character short, that we got very little Blake throughout, aside from the chase scene. Personally, I enjoyed the change of pace and have become rather interested in Ilya, as I've mentioned before. Volume 4 didn't really do much for me in terms of giving me any type of lingering effects for the character, just because I didn't know when we'd see her again. But I'm definitely hoping that we see her in Volume 5, especially after this short. And I'm pretty sure I'm on the same boat with everyone else by saying that the outro song basically has me prematurely hyped for the Volume 5 soundtrack, so I'm hoping we get more samples throughout the volume. And with all that said, that's basically all of my thoughts that I can give in this little kind of bite-sized version of the character short for my review. Like I said, this is going to be a test run. They'll be a little bit more fleshed out as we get into like story and plot and things like that once RWBY Volume 5 kicks off. But definitely, more than anything, leave your feedback. Let me know what you guys think about these. I'll definitely continue making them if enough people enjoy it, especially if those of you can't join the live stream discussions live when RWBY proper starts back up, or if you guys don't feel like sitting through a 2+ hour live stream discussion after the fact. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed, again, just because this is a new venture for me in terms of RWBY content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.